Hi guys! Welcome to my vlog. I just finished watching the Miss Universe 2024 preliminary competition and I thought I'd share with you my top 15 candidates based on the performances tonight. So these are my final predictions for Miss Universe 2024. I know there's going to be a top 30 but that's just too many for me, so I'm picking 15 candidates who I think are shoe-ins as semi-finalists, and one of them could possibly win the crown. So I will give you my picks, and then after giving you all picks, I will tell you the candidate or candidates whom I think will have the best chance of winning the crown. If you're curious how I fared last year, you can click on my predictions video last year, which I'm going to share in my description box below. But yep, I got 15 of 20 semi-finalists last year, and I'm so proud of that. And I even correctly predicted that Shanice or Nicaragua will win the Miss Universe 2023 crown based on her preliminary performance alone. So I'm proud of that, and I hope I also get the correct winner for this year. And so let's go, let's start. So first on my list is Slovakia. Slovakia during the prelims was just so statuesque, so model-like, so facially beautiful. In fact, she looked like a Victoria's Secret angel during the preliminary night. And so it would be a travesty for her not to enter the top 30. But if she wants to move forward to the top 12, I suggest she just soften her features a bit more so that she will appear less intimidating and approachable like a beauty queen. Second on my top 30 list is another facially beautiful candidate. In fact, she is arguably the most facially beautiful black beauty this year, and I'm talking about Nigeria. And the good thing about it is even on stage, she looked very stunning as well. She is definitely a shoo-in for the top 30, but if she wants to move forward to the top 12, I advise her to be more confident, to exude more confidence, especially in the swimsuit round. Third on my list is a blonde beauty. In fact, she was already being talked about even before the competition, and I'm talking about Finland. Finland is very cute, very kind-looking, very demure. In fact, too demure. My advice for her if she wants to enter the top 12 round is for her to have a strong stage presence, because being too cutesy might be too Miss International for this stage. But definitely, Miss Finland has it. Another favorite of mine during the preliminary night is Miss Somalia. And yes, she might not have worn the traditional bikini during the swimsuit round, or she might have covered her hair because of her religious beliefs, but she was the most, or one of the most confident ladies last night, and I have to give that to her. The fact also that she's from Somalia, I'm sure there is a good backstory there, there is a good advocacy there, and so I believe she will be part of the semi-finalists. There are just too many beautiful European girls this year, and my fifth pick is one of them. And she is no other than Russia, who looks like a living Barbie doll. In fact, she really performed well last night. The only hindrance to her getting into the finals or possibly winning the crown is the fact that, you know, even if Miss Universe is purely entertainment, it is still political. So I'm not sure if MUO will risk it to crown Russia a Miss Universe title, but based on her prelims that night, she belongs to the final stage. The first Latina on my list is no other than Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico might not be the most facially beautiful Latina in this batch, but that night during the prelims, she was glowing on stage. It's impossible not to root for her, and with the crowd support and her very excellent performance in swimsuit and evening gown, I predict she will enter the top 30, top 12, or even the top 5 if the other stronger ladies will succumb to pressure, because that's the strength of Puerto Rico. She has the experience, and she will have that confidence that you want to see on stage. My seventh pick to be part of the semi-finalists is a pleasant surprise, and she's no other than Pakistan. Yes, Pakistan might not have a strong sash factor, but she performed well tonight, and they could be on their way to being a powerhouse because last year their contestant was also part of the top 20. And for this year's contestant, I will also not be surprised if she will be one of the semi-finalists because her performance during prelims was just top-notch. She also didn't wear a traditional bikini, but she was just really beautiful. The long curly hair suited her well, and she had a beautiful gown. I predict she can easily enter the top 30 and even the top 12 if she maintains that kind of performance. Of course, part also of my list is the hometown crowd favorite, and she's no other than Mexico. Mexico's national costume performance was just excellent. I was like really in awe watching her and was also rooting for her like the crowd. But the good thing about her is that her swimsuit and her evening gown performances were also equally as good. With the hometown crowd also rallying behind her, I will not be surprised if this will be the first edition after Denise Quinones of Puerto Rico won in her home country that a hometown girl will win the Miss Universe crown. So good luck, Mexico. Ninth on my list is for me the strongest European delegate this year, and she is no other than Denmark. I wasn't really able to follow the activities before the preliminary night because of work, but Denmark was just all over my algorithm, so I know she's a favorite of the media, and it showed during the prelims last night. She had very strong performances. I don't know about her Q&A skills, but it's been some time since we crowned a blonde beauty as Miss Universe, and if this is that time to crown another blonde again, I will not be surprised if that's Denmark. She will only just have to prove that she has the communication skills, and I hope also that she has another gown for the finals, because I'm sure the Latinas and the Asian powerhouse countries will give their candidates the best gowns in the whole universe. 10th on my list is for me the dark horse of the competition. For me also, the dark horse among the Latinas. I rarely hear her country being mentioned in the predictions list, but I'm gambling on her, and she's no other than Bolivia. She is very, very charismatic on stage. I can't help but smile while watching her swimsuit and evening gown performance. Plus the fact that she's also a semi-finalist for the Voice for Change award. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then it means she has a strong advocacy, which is perfect for a platform like Miss Universe. So I will not be surprised if Miss Bolivia will elbow some of the stronger Latina candidates that have strong sash factor. 11th on my random list is for me the candidate who performed best last night, and she is no other than Venezuela. For me, Venezuela had the best performance in swimsuit and evening gown last night. She was so poised, so regal, so queenly. Her pasarela was good. She was not over the top. She was not trying too hard. And I also heard that she's a favorite of the candidates because she is very motherly to them. And of course, she's also literally a mother in real life. So I will not be surprised if she is going to win Miss Universe 2024 and give a historic win for Venezuela, since she will be the first mother to win the competition. So I have high hopes for Venezuela. 12th on my list is a favorite of mine because she's the roommate of my country's representative, and she's no other than Peru. Peru, as we all know, is also a first runner-up of Miss International, so she has that experience, which I'm sure she will bring on the final stage, because I am pretty sure she is a shoe-in to the top 30 and even top 12 and even top 5, because what I like about her is that her beauty is not intimidating, not threatening. She's naturally beautiful, but you know, she has that kind, nice girl aura, and that is something that I think a Miss Universe will want. Of course, since I mentioned Peru, then I am also going to mention her roommate, my sentimental favorite, our country's representative, and she's no other than Chelsea Manalo of the Philippines. Manalo in English means to win, and we're also hoping that she is going to win our 5th Miss Universe crown. I know there are taller candidates than her and even more facially beautiful candidates than her, but I'm sure you saw her performance during prelims. She was so calm, so poised, yet she had that fire and passion within her. And that's what we saw also during her nationals performance. And I'm sure she has tricks up her sleeves if ever she reaches the finals. She just really has to work hard because there are strong candidates, but I am confident that Chelsea will breeze through the final stage. The 14th candidate of my top 15 picks is no other than Chile. Chile, like Denmark, is also all over my algorithm, so it's very difficult not to notice her. I see her like singing or being friendly to the media, so I know she has that charismatic personality already. And the good thing about it is that it also showed on stage during her preliminaries performance. In fact, I think it's been some time since Chile won, right? So if Mexico will crown a Latina candidate to win Miss Universe, there's a huge possibility that that could be Chile. And last but not the least of my top 15 picks is no other than Thailand. Thailand could be the most prepared contestant this year. She's the most stylish too. I'm sure Thailand really prepared hard for this. I will not be surprised. Like right now, I can see her in the top 5, and if she aced that Q&A round, she can win Miss Universe 2024. So those are my picks. Those are my top 15 picks. I'm sure one of them will win the crown. It just depends on their performance during finals night, and also if they answer the Q&A round well, because I'm not privy to that. I don't know anything about their communication skills, so it still depends on that, and it still depends on luck. But if you want me to choose my brain, heart, and gut pick on who will win the crown, then first, okay, I will not choose Chelsea anymore, Philippines, because she's my brain, heart, gut pick. All right, I am subjective like that, and I believe she deserves also to win the crown. So for the other 3, I think my mind pick is Venezuela, because she really gave the best performance during prelims, and Venezuela is Venezuela. So let's see if she can give that historic win. She can be the first mother to win the Miss Universe crown. My heart pick, of course, is Peru, because she's been good to the Philippines. They're good roommates. I will be very happy if the top 2 is Peru and Philippines, and even if Peru wins, I will not mind it. And if Philippines win, I will be more happy. But yep, Peru is my heart pick. And my gut pick, my gut feel is that they might also give this to Chile, because Chile is a favorite. Like she's all over my algorithm, and she performed well, and she's beautiful. So she might not have a strong sash factor, but it's time already to crown Chile again. The same way that it's also time also to crown Peru again. I mean, the last time they won Miss Universe was just like decades ago, right? So I will be happy if they're going to win, because they're also deserving of the crown. So those are my 4 favorites to win: Philippines, Peru, Venezuela, and Chile. So will I be right? Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, share your comments down below. If you do not, then I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your predictions. But I do hope that you can give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you want more pageant related content. So for now, I'm excited to watch Miss Universe 2024. Muchas gracias for watching this vlog.